Alright, back again today for another workout. First time I'm recording this in the morning instead of at late at night, so that's an improvement so far. This is going to be mostly a ground-based workout, but in the workout we're gonna start from the top and work our way to the ground nice and slowly. The entire workout is pretty much going to take place on the ground. Each time we flip over, we are not going to be doing our in-between resting things. We're just going to take that time to flip over as slowly as we need. Speaking of that in-between rest exercise, though, when we are on the ground, when we are facing the ground, our rest exercise is going to be plank with our knees up, and we're going to be touching our shoulders for 20 seconds, and then we're going to be done. But when we're on our backs, we're going to be doing that same thing that we were doing last week, where you're on your back, you have your legs up, and your arms up like this, and you alternate. Alright? So with that, I'm going to get into the workout, or get into the warm-up here. So the first thing that we're doing in the warm-up is body twist, and that's going to last for 45 seconds. This warm-up is going to be about 4 minutes, and then we're going to get right into the workout, which is 45 seconds on, 20 seconds off. All right, ready, and go. All right, so just with this, try to reach back as far as you can with your shoulders. You can swing your arms out like that if you want to warm up other parts of your upper back as well. Do this for about 10 more seconds. Oh, my bad. Actually, 15 more seconds. I'm bad at math. Really trying to feel that core warm up here. 5 seconds. Then we're going to be moving into some arm rolls. Choose one direction, swing your arms, and then I'll tell you when to switch. This is also for about 45 seconds. Now with the arm rolls, you can either go really small circles or really big circles, depending on what you're feeling click in your shoulders. Really want to warm it up today because that's something we're going to be using a lot of today, is our shoulders and our core. Alright, 15 more seconds, you can switch directions. Try and keep your shoulders down and back while doing this, but towards the end you can start to move your shoulders all around. Warm that part up too. Alright, next we're going to be moving on to high knees. Let's warm up those hips because that's also something we're going to be using. Try to pull your kneecap up as far as you can with your hips. You can use your core as well if you can bring your knees up that high, but ideally what we're just doing here is we're just opening up the hips, making them feel good. Next, we're just going to be doing a jog in place, just to warm up the entire lower body. Make sure we really get that lower body warmed up. 10 seconds left. Pulling those knees up as high as you can, feeling the clicks in your hips if there is any. Alright, and jog in place. This is going to be for a minute. You can go as fast or as slow as you want. Ultimately, this is not a workout. You shouldn't be taxing yourself. Alright, 30 more seconds of this. Really try and explode those knees up off the ground with your calves. You want to get those warmed up, as well as the entire back half of your body, that being your hamstrings and your glutes as well. Try and get those ankles warm too. 15 seconds. That posture nice and straight in the back while doing this. 5 seconds. And next what we're going to do is take these 15 seconds to transition onto the ground. Take as long as you need. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be doing some cat to camels, warming up the back, and also we're going to be starting in this position when we head into the workout. So we're just going to be doing this for a minute. Really try to pull your back in as tight as you can at the bottom, push it out as much as you can at the top. Really just get the back nice and loose all the way through. Back's nice and sore from deadlifts the other day. This is pretty painful. 15 seconds left. Alright, 5 seconds and then we're heading into our workout. So the first thing we're going to be doing is planks to downward dog. So, get into a plank position, and you're just going to push yourself back into a downward dog, and then in your own time you're going to be going back into that plank. You're just going to be doing that back and forth for 45 seconds each. Then we're going to go into our, I believe they're called combat planks, where you're on your knees and you're touching your shoulders. Back up, back down. 15 seconds. Five seconds. Alright, onto those combat planks. Now we're going to be doing each exercise twice. This is the first round of the first exercise. I want to say there's about 10 exercises in this, so 5 seconds left. Alright, get right back into this. Back up, back down. Remember, in the bottom, you should be feeling your core tighten up to be able to hold you in that position. Trying to keep your back nice and straight when you're doing it. 30 seconds left. We're going to be a lot on our hands today. So I hope you got those shoulders all nice and warmed up. 10 seconds. And we're going to be going back into the rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back into the rest. And then next we're going to be doing rainbow kicks. So we're going to be in this position. You're going to pick, this is easier. You're going to be picking your leg up behind you, and you're going to be touching one side, squeezing your glute, and then bringing it up and touching the other. And the first time we're going to do one side, and the next time we're going to do the other side. So now we start. You really be feeling this in your glute, moving it all the way around. Touch one side on the ground, touch the other, pick your leg up in the shape of an arch or a rainbow, which is why they're called rainbow kicks. Twenty seconds left. And we're going to go into our rest, and then we're going to do the other side. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Back into the combat planks. If it helps, you can rock from side to side to be able to touch those shoulders. Distribute the weight on the other shoulder. Alright, get back in position and use the other leg. Your leg up as far as you can, squeezing the glute all the way throughout. Next, we're going to be moving on to something called groiners, which are more of a cardio exercise, so we're going to keep that heart rate up. Ten seconds left. Alright, back into the combat planks. Next, we're going to be doing groiners. So, this is probably the easiest to see from this position. I'm not going to be doing them in this position though because I don't have a lot of room back here. What you want to do, stretch out your leg, bring them up like that. Hold 45 seconds. You should be pulling with your core and your hips, pressing with your feet when you're picking them up at the back there. Go at your own pace because this one is kind of difficult, alright? If you want to modify this, you can turn it into something like a mountain climber. Pull it up like this, and bring your leg back. Alright, 5 seconds left, and then we're going to be going into our rest. Made a bad choice this morning. Shouldn't have neglected breakfast. Starting to feel it in my stomach now. I never usually neglect breakfast. This time I guess I did. And go. If it's too easy, you can go up on your fingertips like this. Try and get some forearm work in there. I'm actually going to use these next couple seconds to turn the fan on because I neglected how hot it would be today in this room. Alright. Hopefully that's not too annoying to the camera. I promise I'm not neglecting the workout. I just didn't do great at setting up this morning. Alright, back in the combat place. Oh, my bad. Now we're going to be flipping over. So take these 20 seconds to flip over. Not doing combat planks, I lied. So spider hold is mostly your arms. You're going to be pushing into the ground with your legs and your arms. You're going to be raising your butt up. We're just going to hold that position for these 45 seconds. Squeezing with your butt at the top. If it's too hard, you can sort of rest your butt on the ground just very lightly. If it's too easy, you can go all the way up. For me, I'm going to stay in the middle. God, that fan feels so much nicer. It's finally almost summer. It's starting to get hot in this garage again. 15 seconds left. You're feeling it in the back of your arms and maybe even your shoulders. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lay down on the ground. Doing that arm and leg thing I was talking about earlier. 20 seconds. Alright. Back up into position. Go. Oh. Two, 4, 6, 7. That's on number 7. Alright, sorry about that. I accidentally hit my phone when I was moving it around. We're going to be holding that for 45 seconds. Yeah, I turned off my timer. So I had to reset it. That was a problem. We're all good now. We're right back into it. Try and keep your knees parallel to the ground. That's going to put the most strain on your glutes here. Which is ultimately what we're trying to do. 15 seconds left. And back into the things on the ground. Should be feeling this in your core as well. Oh, my bad. What's the next exercise? I'm all over the place now. Alright, single leg glute bridges. So stay on the ground and keep one knee there as well. Pick up the other knee and push with that knee towards the ceiling. Really feeling it in your glutes. More glute exercises. That's the segment we're on right now. So choose only one leg to do this on, or if it's too hard, you can go on to both legs. Try and push your pelvis into the ceiling. For this first 45 seconds, we're using one leg. The next 45, we're going to use the other. Whole time keeping that leg in the air. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into this. That left or right leg, whichever one you chose, should be feeling a little tired now. Alright. Same thing, but with the other leg. Really squeeze at the top. This is too easy, you can really just hold it at the top. Promise you it won't be easy anymore if you do that. Ten seconds left. 5, 3, 2, 1. Alright, back into those on the ground arm leg things. I'm going to use these 20 seconds to explain the next exercise. Oh, actually, we're going to be turning over in these 20 seconds and going to Superman. So, onto your body, onto your stomach, I mean, laying on the ground, pulling with your back all the way back, hold it at the top for a second, let it back down. Squeezing your entire back, your shoulders, your glutes throughout this whole exercise. Making yourself into a almost moon that's facing that way. 20 seconds. Be doing those combat planks again. Get up. Tapping the shoulders on either side. And from, oh my bad, we're going to go back into it. Thought we were on the next exercise already. Really messing up this time around. It's alright. Sometimes we mess up. Just going to keep going through it. Everything should be pulled back at the back here to really offset the work that we're doing in the front as well. "15 seconds. Two, one. Back into those combat planks. And after this rest, we're going to stay in this position. So the next exercise that we're doing is similar to the rainbow kicks. Have one leg out for the first 45 seconds, but this time we're just picking it up and back, getting a real squeeze at the top. These next 45 seconds. And go. "25 seconds left." It's very similar to rainbow kicks, we're just not moving it around our body. Just up and down.
Takes a lot of stabilization through your core. 5 seconds. Combat planks. And we're going to be going into the same thing, but with the other side next. Alright, keep that core tight the whole way through. Slowly bring your leg down. This is too easy, you can hold it at the top, just like that for the whole time. But ideally, and then slowly bring it down. Just go at your own pace. Five seconds. Alright, back into combat planks. What I'm going to do, I'm going to teach you the next one. So, next we're doing mountain climbers. You're just going to bring your legs up as far as you can with each one. Too easy, you can go faster. It's too difficult, you can just bring it up as far as you can. I'm going to switch back to this position so that when I slide, it won't fall off the mat. Might be feeling it in your shoulders now, that's good. Pull up with your hips and your core to reach up as far as you can. Ten seconds. 5 seconds. Back to combat planks. First round of mountain climbers is always hard, but the second round is always tougher. We're going to work through it as hard as we can. And then we're going to take the full next 20 seconds to rest and flip back over. And go. It's much more difficult without shoes on and slipping across the ground. Try not to raise your butt up too high like I just did there. Doing that because I'm slipping, not because it's difficult. Trying my hardest not to fall over. 5 seconds left. Alright, take these next 5 seconds, or 20 seconds to flip back over. We're going to be doing frozen V-ups next. So what that is same thing we did last week. Pull your knees up like this and hold on to your legs. If it's too easy, stick your legs out and your arms up and hold that position. But we're just put as little pressure or as much pressure as you need on your legs to be able to hold this position for the next 45 seconds. Try to keep your legs out straight. Your core as tightly packed as you possibly can. And almost done. And back down on your back. Do this again. Next 20 seconds. Then we're going to be going right back into one more set of V-ups. Ready? Get into position. Ooh. 20 seconds left. Which is put as much or as little pressure on your core as you need. You might also be feeling this in your hips as well. Because that's what's holding up your knees. Your core is holding up your upper body. 5 seconds left. Alright, we're back on the ground doing those things. Or no. Sorry, we are flipping back over for 20 seconds to do planks. So, take these 20 seconds to flip back over. And now we're going to be doing as hard or as difficult planks as you need. So planks are just keeping those legs straight out, but in the middle there. Using your core to hold yourself up for 45 seconds. You're doing that now. The reason we're back in this pose is because this is the body position we're going to want to be in for the cool down, which we're almost at. This is the last exercise before the cool down. Seconds left. It's too difficult, you can drop down your knees. It's too easy, you can actively pull in with your shoulders and your feet. Keep that butt as straight as possible, or that torso as straight as possible. 20 seconds of rest. Combat planks. Five seconds left. Right back into planks. Last set of planks. Here we go. If you're trying to do planks and it's too hard, you can rest by going back up. Only do that for a couple seconds though, and then get right back in there. 15 seconds left. Oop, I'm gonna have to rest. My core is not as strong as I thought. 10 seconds. Alright, 20 seconds of rest. Combat planks to finish it off. Well, my timer's still off from when I messed it up earlier. But alright, I did a cool down. So I'm just going to sink back into a nice child's pose. Push your legs back, or your hips back as far as you can while keeping your legs on the ground. Reach out with your arms. You should feel a nice stretch in your hips and your upper back when you're reaching your arms out. We're going to be doing this for 20 more seconds. And there we go. Next we're going to be doing the cobra. So in this position, instead put your butt on the ground and reach your chest up. Try and stand nice and proud. Put your wrists facing backwards so that you can get a nice stretch in your biceps as well. So your biceps are facing forward. Feel the stretch in your core, tightness in your back. About 30 more seconds of this. And then we're going to be moving into the cat camel. Same thing that we started with. Really stretch out the back again. 10 more seconds. Really feel that nice deep stretch in your core. Alright, I'm getting into the cat camel position. All of these are for 45 seconds. And then we move on to the next one. Tighten up your back as far as you can on the bottom. Reach it up as far as you can on the top. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last one. We're just going to be sitting up like this on our knees. And we're just going to be stretching out our shoulders. So how we're going to do that is we're going to take this arm, pull it back like this for a few seconds. With the other arm, pull it like this for a few seconds. We're going to reach our hands back like this. We're going to link them together in the back here. We're going to pull our shoulders back as far as we can. Feel a stretch in the front part of our shoulders. These last 5 seconds. Done. Alright, and with that, we have done another workout. So, reflection time. I tried to challenge myself this time around by doing a more ground-based workout. I feel like I did pretty well. The only thing that I would fix is that I think there was a little too much strain on the shoulders. There definitely could have been less. So I was just a little bit over too much and it being just the right amount. So next time if I were to do this again, I would fix that. If you want to see the workout, here it is. And there we go. Yeah.